Hello, this is Mike Swanson, and what you're watching is the very first video uploaded onto the Dan Vegas News YouTube channel. Look for lots of little shorts. We're going to have fun and do some experimenting with some short form videos. But in this video, it's very fitting that what we're going to talk about is a news story that just happened today. The City of Danville has announced that it's rebranding itself. Let me show you exactly what the new brand is and take a look at the old brand. So this is the news announcement. They put it up on YouTube. They've got a very nice video. This is the River City TV YouTube channel. And here is the new logo of Danville that they have created, and feels like home. You can see this image of the Dan River, the River District, and the logo on top. And feels like home. That is the new slogan, the new brand that Danville now has. Now, it was important to change this. It had to be changed because several years ago, way back in 2015, Danville rebranded itself with the phrase "reimagine that," and it had a logo. It stuck in different places in the city. You can see it in this image. And if you're not familiar with what Danville was like before or around 2015 and the 20 years leading up into that year, it was a city that was on hard times. The economic base of tobacco and textiles that helped the city flourish for 100 years went into a slow decay and then a collapse around 2006 when Dan River Mills shut down. And what was left there were decaying properties or decaying factory buildings. And it was an eyesore, it was a disaster. And people in the city, you know, it was hard to imagine that things could improve when you're seeing everything decay around you, or parts of the city decay. Unemployment rise, the economy not so hot. So leaders in the city around 2015 said, we got to start to turn things around. And part of that was this reimagine that. And initiatives and business people started to build the downtown area, what is now called the River District. And now, over 1,000 people live there, maybe 2,000 in the next 12 months, with the further renovations going on and the White Mill building being done. But it was at some point going to be necessary to abandon this phrase and logo, because we have now reached the point where we don't have to reimagine things getting better. We don't have to reimagine the city looking better. It already does. It is doing it now, and we can see some of the, we can see it. We can live it. And where the abandoned Dan River plant in Schoolfield is now a new construction site for the Caesars Virginia Casino, which is set to open its doors by the end of this year. And right now there's a temporary tent casino facility operating there that is drawing many people every single day. And roughly on average so far, as long as that it's been open, around like 20 million in revenue a month. Some months a little lower, some months a little higher. But when the new real casino opens its doors at the end of this year, those numbers are going to grow. The number of visitors are going to grow, and more people are going to have jobs working there. And that's just part of what's going on in this area. And just there's more growth stories even set in the county that are likely to take place. So here's the press release. feels like home. We no longer have to reimagine. Now we can think about what feelings we have living here, I suppose. I don't know the conversations that were that took place to come up with this phrase, but here's the goal of it. The brand positions Danville as follows: to be known as an inclusive and neighborly place, an optimistic and forward-looking place, an enthusiastic and supportive place, and genuine and down-to-earth place. Here you'll find honest, friendly people who are eager to connect. It hasn't always been that way all the time, or I should say there have been some people in the area not like that, fear crowds and so forth, but that's, now the past, as that area is now growing. Citizens will see the brand used in various ways within the community in the weeks ahead. Look for the logo to appear different places, I would assume, is going to be what happens. So, and there it is, feels like home. So it was fitting to talk about this. Rebranding is the first video on this YouTube channel. I'm not planning on doing a huge amount of videos like this in the short term, but look out on my shorts element of the YouTube channel. I'm just going to take some random shots, videos of stuff going on, and see if that interests people. I'm experimenting with this channel myself. So all that said, I'll be talking with you later. Oh, like this so I know to make more videos like this, and hit the subscribe button to get the next one in the bell. Then you got to hit the bell, because then YouTube will send you a notification when the next video I do is up.